There we go. We'll try. Yeah, it's better. All right. Someone did tell me that it sounded like I was echoing, so I know what it is. There's a monitoring feature, and anyway, I'm not going to go anywhere. How you guys doing? Had you guys have a good weekend? I did. So, but anyway, before I get started, let's do the business side of things again. This stream and this particular series is sponsored by Vixen Hosting, vixenhosting.com. Check them out for all of your Windrose server needs, or if you want to do, was it 5M for Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft. I do it for Run 8. If you Run 8 Train Sim, if you're a Run 8 fan, they actually do a great job of hosting Run 8 servers. So I know there's at least two. One definitely has already transferred over. There's another big server with a lot of players that's probably going to transfer over to Vixen Hosting. But anyway, they have hosting support for up to 290 games. Their prices are extremely reasonable. And then, of course, you can see there on the screen that if you do decide to go with Vixen Hosting, after you check them out, use my coupon code of TLF15 for 15% off your first month. So anyway, vixenhosting.com, check them out. All right, let's jump into it. And of course, as always, please like, subscribe, leave comments, click that join button to become a member. I do post videos that are going to be for members only. That decision was made over the weekend. So if you want to see any of the episodes I do for Windrose, Run 8, Railroader, Derail Valley, anything like that, that's up and coming. You have to be a member in order to see them. What's up, Albino Tailgater? How you doing? I'm doing well. I take it you can hear me. I didn't see you at all on Friday. Listen, that's the first thing. I got some confessions to do. Let's start with that one. So I did stream on Friday, did 2 hours, and I had to delete it because I forgot to turn my microphone on. Yeah, this is the motto of the channel that if I'm not making the mistakes, you're not learning. Okay, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. But yeah, that was a big mistake. I mean, 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think was what the entire stream was. No audio from me whatsoever. So that was kind of stupid. Anyway, that's number one. Let's see. Okay, this is that's the number one confession. That's a small one. That's all right. There's some mistakes happen. But this next confession, not a mistake. So over the weekend, I did play the character. But literally, it was only supposed to go through. I was going to play this character, Jean Lafitte, and then I have my main character, which is level 15. And what I was going to do was, I put the signs up. That mod's been working well on single player, and some of the guys that play on the server, they've put the mod or in the process of putting the mod in their single player, and it seems to be working fine for them. We will keep you updated on that and I say that only because this is a early access game right now. The mod's working. The next update they may not work, so we will see what happens. Anyway, this was the sign mod. Got it from Nexus Mods. The biggest thing I see from this is that it does rely on when the game saves, and playing in single player, there's no way to adjust that at this time. So once you start putting signs on, my recommendation is to sign things early on in the game and then play for an hour or two, and then the signs will stay. Because if you put them on at the end and then sign out and don't give the time for the game to do a autosave, when you come back on, your generic signs will be there again, and you'll have to redo everything. So anyway, that's confession number one. I was going to do that. I'm still in the confession, so I've got some seeds. I put my shovel in there. Yeah, I did go do some. I had this box full of copper ore. I have that much ink. I converted it into ingots. I dropped the smelting furnace and the kiln. The kiln is used to make burn wood and make charcoal and ash. Ash is used along with sulfur to make gunpowder. Did go out and have some sea battles. That's where I got the salt and got the plank. So let's see what else. Oh yeah. So I continued expanding. Your body's still sore. You know what? I'm going to confess something to you, man. First of all, what you did to your body is not good, okay? Because you got to take care of yourself. And so here's the thing. I did go Friday. I did have at a doctor's appointment myself, albino, and went in because I'm diabetic. You know the thing. You know the drill. They check your eyes, they check your feet, all that kind of stuff. And I cleaned. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I got some neuropathy that's starting to set in. That's even if you manage your blood sugar. Okay, with type 2 diabetes, the older you get, the neuropathy and all that stuff is going to set in. So it's going to happen. All right. But it can either happen today or it can happen way in the future if it happens at all. And you have control over that based upon what you eat, what you drink, and how active you are. So be active. Okay. Don't let diabetes stop you from being active. Eat right, eat healthy, watch those things that will convert to sugar. Okay. They may not have sugar in them, but they might convert to sugar once they're in your body. And I mean, honestly, I like carrots. I like nibbling on carrots. I always thought carrots were, like good for the eyes. It's a rabbit thing, and yeah, no, it's actually, eating carrots is a vegetable that is extremely high in sugar. So you got to be so as a diabetic, you have to be aware of what you eat and what you drink. Okay? And not just at the time that you're eating and drinking it, but what happens after once it's in your body, how does it convert? Does it convert into sugars? Okay? And albino with you, I'm going to out you here a little bit with your type 1. You need to be on your medication. Type 1 is brutal. I feel sorry for people that are type 1. Okay, you have to be on your medication. Type 2, you got to be on your medication, but there's some leeway. If you make a mistake, you can kind of recover from it. But type 1, well, you saw, your mom found you passed out. So, yeah, take care of yourself, bro. I need my number one fan here. All right, let's get back into my confessions because I am confessing. So, one of the things that I did do as part of the confession is I did go out. Look at it. I went sailing. Okay. And what I did was I went and now, let me explain the map. The map is procedurally generated. So or programmingly generated, whatever. Anyway, it's generated and you're going to have a different map code. And so what happens is, I mean, you know what? I didn't set it up for this one. I just realized that. I'm going to okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. I was thinking, I just got sidetracked by something I was going to set up and I forgot to set it up. So maybe I'll do it on tomorrow's stream. But there is a program that you can use, and I will show it. I promise I'll set it up and I'll show it tomorrow. But it's called, what is it called? Windrose Companion. So if you can look up Windrose Companion. I do use that from time to time, and the only thing that I really use that for in this case is I went looking for all of the islands and points of interest that were in the jungle coastal area or the coastal jungle area. And you see here, all unique locations are explored. Okay, so I'm 100% done in the coastal jungle area. I've gone, I've looked at all the islands. fought all the things that need to be fought, got everything. And so I did that without you guys. Okay. I did that off stream because I figured that was something that, it's kind of a wash, rinse, repeat thing. And you really didn't need to see that. Okay. So, well, you might have enjoyed it, but I think to move this character build along, I wanted to get to the boss. Okay. And that's the last here's my confession right here. Okay. The very last unique location, the only way to get that is you have to go through the boss, and I'm 100%. So yeah, that's my next let's see. Do I have where to go? Is it under adventure? I gotta find it. Discovery. Yeah, here it is. So that just rolled to the next area of discovery. Okay, that's a clue. But I'm 100% of discovering everything because I defeated the boss. And I swear I wasn't going to do it. Okay. I swear I was not going to do it. I may do a rematch with this guy just to show you. But during investigating the islands, I said I was looking for a better ring. I was looking for a better necklace. Okay. I want a necklace of endurance. I know there's one out there because my other character has it. Okay. I want a better ring. Okay. So I went looking for that. And the only thing that I did really find was this weapon here. This is a strength weapon. It's a one-handed weapon. It is the Crusher. Hits have a small chance to knock enemies down. The higher your strength, the higher the chance. So okay, I can knock. That means I'm stunning my enemies. I'm knocking them down, and it does. Some of the drowned actually will get knocked back. Like if I get a really good critical hit, they will fly back a few steps. Okay, and land on the ground. So that's pretty comical. Okay, it's worth it. Yeah, I did level it up, and I wanted to go test it on the boss. And with this particular build, okay, my progression is I have 12 points into strength, 10 points into vitality. At the time, I did not have the Conquistadors. I had the Conquistadors boots. I did not have the Conquistadors gloves. I did not slot those. I had I had the pikemen's, and I believe it was the trackers that I was using. I wanted a pair of Conquistadors gloves because it's a 15% damage resistance. And so, yeah, after I got past the boss, I found the gloves in his chest. So now I'm going to run that. But with the pikemen's and the trackers, okay, was it trackers? Oh no, I think it was privateers. I think it was doing privateers. Either trackers or privateers. I think it was actually. Now I think about it, I think it was privateers, because the privateers is a 10% critical hit chance, increases that. I went in to go fight him, and I'm telling you, with the Crusher and this build, he has a health bar. It's got about 20 segments in it, and I could run in and sustain about 4 hits on him, and then I could run away, drink a potion, wash, rinse, repeat. And every time I hit him, it was a segment to a segment and a half. And so it was my intention and my expectation was I was going to go run in, I was going to test it, see how it was going to do, because I wanted to give you guys a good fight. And I figured he was going to end up killing me, but I fought like I really wanted to survive. And in the first run, I beat him. So it was pretty impressive. So we're going to go ahead. And so I got to do some little minor things here. That's my confession. So I did progress without you guys. I apologize for that. I will not do that on the second boss. You will see me go in on the second boss. I will go ahead and as we advance through the quest lines and stuff, which reminds me, there is another quest. I did discover another quest I have to go pick up. I didn't do that without you guys. So, but as we advance, we're going to look at the quests that we have, where we're at. So you can see that I'm level 7, almost level 8. We're now going to go into the foothills. The foothills now will allow me to start mining iron. So I'm going to drop a crate right here. I should have the stuff to make a crate here. See, I got new stuff here. Shoemaker's bench. I can add that to the armor. I can now do jewelry, and I can do spinning wheel. And the spinning wheel stuff takes flax fiber. We find flax fiber in the foothills area. And so I will tell you guys, gather flax fiber, gather the seeds, start planting, and start making now an abundance of sailcloth. Okay, I think it's just called flax fiber fabric or something like that. We'll find out exactly what its title is once we get into it. But yeah, make that. So, but this episode's going to be, that's my confession. I think we're going to need to, I can't make anything here. I think we're going to need to expand this building out. So I probably will tear down this wall here, and expand it, make this, because I think that this building here is going to become the crafting hall. So, because I already have alchemy table in here. This one is actually where the bed's at. So this is actually my house, but I've got the other crafting stuff in here. So we may move this over to the other house as after we expand that house. So this will be my private house, and then this will be the crafting hall next door. So we're gonna go do that, and we've got some things to build, some things to make. So let's get started. Let's do it. All right, let's go ahead, and for storage, I am going to drop another crate. I'm going to hit L a few times to get the rotation to 15. And since that's actually something else I may do as well too, since this mod is working pretty well, I may go, there's another mod that will allow me to go down to like a 1% rotation. So, all right, here we go. Let's go get a sign put in. I just use this one. Doesn't really matter what sign, because it's going to change anyway. So we're going to go ahead and hit that and F8 on it. Sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes I'm going to have to do it twice. There it is. And we're going to do iron. Okay, here it is. I tried to show this on one of the last streams. Sometimes it does this, sometimes it doesn't. But when the sign panel comes up, it needs to, and I'm hoping the dev for this mod sees this, but it needs to block the keybinds for the game while we're typing, so the stuff in the background doesn't change. Iron 4. See, as I hit the different keys that are assigned to the keybinds, the background's changing, and this, anyway, I ran into this, and it doesn't seem to be a constant thing. It seems like, because the other day over the weekend when I was playing with friends, it did that, and then it stopped doing it. So it's not consistent. It's an intermittent thing. Yep, I'm drinking a soda, but it is a sugar-free soda. Coke Zero. I think I'm just going to change this box to Really? I can't backspace? There we go. We're just going to keep this, and this is where the ingots are going to sit. And the only reason I'm going to make this box ingots, and all my ingots are going to go in that chest, is because you go through the ingots pretty quick, especially when you start doing construction or you start doing. Oops, hang on a second here. Let me. There we go. All right. So turn off the notifications on my phone. Okay. So anyway, we're going to go look and see what we can do. Let's do some construction. We're going to get ready. I wanted to go through some of this stuff, which was made by my first character, which was a lot of exploration in the game. I kind of overmade an awful lot of food. And I thought, okay, this will be a great thing to do. We'll just, plant food, and half that stuff is not even going to be used. Okay, I've got salt here. Where did I store salt? I think I'm storing salt over here. I will take that salt. And the only reason I'm going to take it is because, well, one, I found some of that, and I couldn't remember where I was putting it. But my main character is pretty much exclusively on the multiplayer server now. So, all right. So we are able. Yeah, that you did damage to yourself. I mean, you said your body still hurts. Yeah, you did damage to yourself. So, all right, we've got 1,063. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to show you why I'm going to take it. I think we're going to work on the things we're going to work. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to the wrong place. All right, we have Blackbeard's fourth crew. That's the other thing. I went all the way up here because I went and I got the Blackbeards. I got the two other Blackbeards maps. So I will be going after the fourth one. And let me close my door because I thought, yeah, my door is closed. So yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, that's why I was up in this area, because I was getting the Blackbeard's crew, different maps and stuff, and then I got a lot of silver and stuff, but I didn't. I was looking for the other conquistadors piece. That was my excuse. I want to go here. And see, I'm looking for. Is it this guy? Master's tools. Okay, so he actually makes the different cannons. We may come back to this guy. Maybe not. I'm looking for a certain faction, so bear with me here. This is people of Tortuga. Not people of, I don't believe it's people of Tortuga. Why can't I never find the factions that I want? That's my base. That's not people of Tortuga, that's my base, dummy. Let's see. Let's go here. This might be the guy I'm looking for. Yep. So this guy's got a quest. So as I was bouncing around, notice this guy has a quest. So we're going to talk to him. It's my business to know everyone who comes ashore, but it's the first time I'm seeing you. Is that your beauty ashore, anchored there, fine ship, warner the pirates ain't sunk it yet. Yeah, well, it's back at the harbor. They didn't bring it. A ship is mine, she's not for sale. A bold statement when you're clearly outnumbered. But we honor the code here. If you're one of Teach's men, you'll keep your if you're not one of Teach's men, you'll keep your ship. My name is Benjamin, Captain Benjamin Hornigold. I lead the Brethren of the Coast, and I see it to it our code is obeyed. These are the dark times for us now. Blackbeard's ruthless ambition has endangered all of the free sailors of the West Indies. My fleet is in tatters, and Stead Bonnet's ships are finishing off everyone they spot through their spyglasses. Your ship is seaworthy. We'll need fighting men in the fight against Bonnet, or Bonnet. The mongrel has to be dealt with. An opportunity to hunt pirates? Onward! If every captain had your spirit, we'd have beaten Bonnet and that friend Teach, and that fiend Teach by now. I noticed the odd marks on your body. I bet my hat they're not tattoos. Is this about that artifact the governor had, the one we both know of? Help the brethren, and on top of a fine reward, I'll tell you everything I know about it. What do you mean? What do you need of me? Our goal is to get rid of Bonnet. So far, he's been a thorn in our side. The brethren of the coast are scattered, and I don't know where my captains vanished to. It's been an age, but they may still be alive. First, find out what happened to them. We'll discuss the next steps later. So, new question. Brethren of the Coast quest. All right. So, I can go down all these quests. I'll let you guys do that. Who's Stead Bonnet? It was so funny because one of the guys that I play with, he made this character, that name, Stead Bonnet. We look up. We play Immersion. And I'm looking at, oh dear God, I saw this. I just got a notification on my phone that maybe you guys, this little thing, AI Claude chats are showing up in Google. And yeah, Jay's 2 cents, I'll talk about his, but Jay's 2 cents had a thing over the weekend on that you do your whatever you're asking AI about, whether it's Claude, whether it's open, Chat GPT, OpenAI, whatever, those chats are showing up in basically they're showing up and they're being made public. So I mean, some of the stuff is, what I asked the chat bots is very benign. But if you're asking stuff that is business related, or you're being stupid and doing very personal stuff, that stuff is going public. So just be aware. Yeah, I think I'm done with AI, man. It's just like we have no privacy, zero privacy now. So, all right, I want to look at the provisioner here. Let's see what he's got. So I'm looking for something specific. Well, I can get whiskey for him. Here we go. Ship design. I wanted to buy the next ship. We need to be we need to be faction 2. We're faction 3. I need to get I'm going to come back and get him up to 4, because after that I want to get the frigate. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy the brig design. All right, and now we're going to go into Curios, and we're going to learn this design unlocks brig, a reliable 14-gun ship. 3 variants become available: the base model, Blackbeard model, and the Brethren of the Coast model. All right, so now we know it. Adventure journal, we do have Brethren of the Coast, which is a level 12. We're only level 7, almost 8. So, but we do get decoration cutter miniatures, ketch miniatures, brig miniatures, frigate miniatures, 20 letters of favor. So those are some decorations to help level up the base. So sacrificial lamb became a quest that we could probably start chasing. Bitter pill was continued on after we defeated Richards. Find the gunpowder crates. One letter isn't enough to convince Galen of his friend's betrayal. However, the gunpowder crates mentioned, and it could be served as a solid profit. So we need to track that. We're trying to save his friend. And we had to talk to Dr. Galen to do that, who was at the other camp. We still have Brethren of the Coast, which is, okay, that's the one we just got, level of the 12. Catastrophe is level 7. We can go do Catastrophe's Aftermath. So we're going to track that. And we have Smuggler, which is level 9. So Catastrophe's Aftermath is the one that we're going to work on, get the supplies from the ship. So we just got the plan. So before we do that, we're going to go back and see what we need to do to build our new ship. So, which would be fine. That means that it'll be the same thing. I'm still waiting on a name for the ship that we're currently using. That name will, whatever you guys want to choose for a new name, Pirate Base. Let's keep in the immersion. That will be done by Wednesday. If I don't see anything in the comments, then I will go ahead and name it myself. But right now, that one's named as Brethren's Catch. What we're going to do is we're actually going to build a new ship now. We're going to go to Shipyard, and then we have Brig, Brethren Brig, Blackbeard's Brig. Okay, so Blackbeard's Brig, I could use 24-pound guns. The Brethren's Brig, what's up, Truckin'? How you doing? Hey, you're always welcome to say hi. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go and get some rest because I just came by to see how you've been doing. I'm doing good. Nah, you're good. You got to take care of yourself, Albino. Yeah, like you said, you said it yourself. Type 1 is it's the worst out of the two. Take care of yourself, brother. All right. So, by the way, Funnel Runners is on sale right now on Steam. I just got that notification this morning. All right. So there's a list. Let's go back over. So the standard brig is 70,000 hit points, 20 max speed of 20 knots, cargo size 24, and it has 6 guns, 6 12-pound guns. Well, actually, that's on a side. That's per side. So 6 per side. So that's 12, and then 2 in the bow. So that's your 14 guns, as it was described. So I'm going to do the Brethren Brig. One, I think it just looks better. Max speed is 18. That's okay. I don't go full speed when I'm usually in a ship-to-ship battle anyway. And the cargo size is 32, where the Brethren Catch is 36. So we're going to keep the Brethren Catch for storage, like we did with the first one that we got. We lose a little bit in the storage, but we get more guns, which means we can do more damage. So, all right, so here's the list. And I need to go back to the Brethren because I need 30 shipwrights tools. So we're going to go back to we're going to build that ship today. So I need 30 shipwrights tools. So back to the Brethren. What are you up to, Truckin'? You working right now? Day off? I'm going to do this for about another hour, 15 minutes, and then I think I'm actually going to do a flight, and I'm going to stream the flight too. Let's see, shipwrights tools. Go back to the provisioner. Did I say 30 shipwrights tools? I'll go 50. You never can tell when. Okay. And we're going to go hunt ships. If I need more piastra, silver, we'll just go hunt ships. So there's my shipwrights tools are in my inventory. So I don't know if you saw, Truckin', if you're still here with me or not, Railroader, F7 is coming to Railroader this month. So nice little announcement on their part. All right. So what I'm going to do, oops, go shipyard again. Brethren. Okay, we only needed 30, but I got 50. That's fine. All right, so I need 40 rope and 120. See, here's where I need linen fabric for the sails. So I can get everything. I've got the planks already. So I'll put this in the chest with the planks. I make 40 rope. I'll put that in the chest. The 120 course fabric, I can probably make that, put that in the chest. I've got plenty of ingots. I'll make some nails. I need 200 nails. I can put all that in the chest, but then I need to go and start exploring islands in the foothills so I can get the resources to make the timber. So we've got some exploring and some work to do before we can actually make this chip. Make this chip, man. All right, let's put this in here. Let's see. I need 200 nails. That's done over here. Take all that. All right, and we're going to put that in here in this chest. And just hover on it, hit X, transfers everything over. I forgot. This is why I said I don't think this was a good idea to put this down here. You know what? I'm going to move it. I am going to move it. I don't want that. I want stairs, and we'll do this. Go to our stairs. All right, now I can do the same thing. Just be a lot closer. All right, Brethren Brig. I need 40 rope and 120. So 40 and 120. 40 rope and 120. Okay, there we go. We'll take that. All right, and what else? So, all right, so I'm out of ingots. So I need to go and go farm the cave, which is not a bad idea to do. Go farm the cave, start the copper ingots into smelting. Now I don't know, I still think I like the halberd better. I mean, no food, just beat the snot out of stuff with this thing. This island is your home island. It's pretty safe. Don't forget, especially go inside this cave here. It's yeah, really pretty safe. And what's my inventory look like? I got some stuff that all right. Actually, I think I can make a bigger bag now too, since I am now going into the foothills. All right, we'll go this way. Grab the pick. Do I have any other food on me? No. I was thinking I had some endurance food on me. Let's run around, pick everything up. I did my process of going and hitting some mines. I found a mine that was huge. That's the good thing. Downside is like almost every 5 minutes I was getting attacked by a drowned. So they were respawning. There's I don't know if we can keep them from respawning by placing a bonfire on their spawn pool. I don't know if that works. My jury's out on that. I know some people say it does. I'm gathering the stones too because I'm going to do some building when we get back down there. Reset the foundation and so. 78 ore, and I think it's 3 ore to make 1 ingot. So I do this until my inventory is full. And usually when I'm off camera mining, what I'll do is I will empty out, I'll drop the rock, all the rock on the ground, fill my inventory up with copper or the next iron, which is iron. And then I'll go back in and run around and pick up all the stone. And what I'll do is then I'll go back to the base and start the smelter into smelting the iron. My inventory is full. So how we looking? I'm going to show you a little trick that I do. Let's say I want to get rid of this stone, middle mouse button, and then I'm going to hold down the Alt key and click on that, separate it, and I'll do the same thing with this guy here. And put nothing but ore. You can do that. So if all you want to do is pick up ore and leave the rock behind, so I can still pick up ore, still pick up some stones too, because I wasn't 100% on the stones. But when the stones max out, I'll stop picking up stones, but I can still pick up ore. Wow, I'm already done with the ore already? I am. All right, well, if that's the case, there we go. Let's go back. That should be enough to make the copper. Oops, I got lost. I'm lost. I'm stuck. Whoa. I need peppers. Always need peppers. But we're going to check some things because now that I've advanced, I think I could actually grow peppers. which if that's the case, I can start using this right here. And that's really all I've been waiting for. Let's find out right now. We're going to go to farming. I don't see anything here, so let's do this. Hang on, let's do this. Let's see what happens if I do this. Maybe not. Okay, hang on, I'm not done yet. I don't have any inventory space. And there's seeds over there. Okay, let me go get some inventory space and I'll come back and pick that up. And let's see if I can start using the fertile soil. If I get a little discovery piece. All right, so copper ore. We'll go in here, hover on it, hit X. It pulls all the ore out. I'll come over here. And I can make 18 ingots. So I'll start that going to make the 18 ingots. Rock will go into here. Pulled all the rock over. Okay, while I'm in here, I am going to put my piastra away. And I've got some meat and a rough hide. So meat goes down into here. And then rough hide goes into here. Rope. Top shelf. Right there. All right. Here we go. Let's go back and gather up the... I believe this is going to be a piece of discovery right here. Yep. Key discovery, fertile soil. Let's see what it says. So now we got fertile soil patch. We can start growing sweet potatoes, peppers, flax, tomatoes, corn, and aloe. So I noticed, okay, I got lots of silver ingots on that run over the weekend. There was one place I went, I ended up with like 20 or no, it was 40 silver ingots, something ridiculous. Salt, peanuts, sulfur. I want to get some iron because I will need to change out my axe and my pick to iron. And then even here in the coastal jungle, there are boulders that are that have sulfur in them. So you want to keep an eye out for those. All right, we're going to go ahead. Let's go into farming. Yep, see, here's all the different new stuff that I can do. New different seed bed, which looks different than what I got here because I haven't discovered. So I can plant peppers now. So which means then I can technically I can harvest these. Yeah, they were planted by my other character, but you know, I can harvest them. I've gained that right. So back in, and we're just going to plant. I like these particular seed beds because it's literally for there. I mean, there's another mod I saw out there. Somebody actually made a mod that like will show you where to plant your plants. This one, I just know it's like, yeah, it's 4 plants per seed bed is what it works out. And that helps my OCD. Okay. So, and then what we got out of all that was 72 pepper. So, and if we need wood and fiber, which I think we're going to go ahead and pick this up. That's over 200 fiber I just picked up and some wood. All right, pick that up. That's normal. That's the tier 1. This is tier 1 stuff that you can plant. And let's do palm trees first. Palm trees, planted. Right click, go to ficus. Two, one. All right, and then we're gonna go to the shrubs, and we're just gonna like put shrubs anywhere I want. Come on, thank you. All right, so 15 shrubs planted, all those trees planted. The actual fertile soil, I'm going to find a place to store that in here because I want to keep using those particular seed beds. This is not mine, so I'm not taking it, but I'm putting the fertile soil there. Have my other character put that particular seed bed down. Okay, so I want to do with the rock floors, and I want this one is the only one that I have. And I want a different foundation. That's a wall. We're not going to build that. I might have to use my other character to build that for us. All right. Anyway, so okay, that's that. I think I've got everything. Ingots are being done. So that's good. That's good. That's good. This I need to go get flax. And I got 74, so I need 6 iron ingots. There's 12. Let's go here. I'll put those in there, and hopefully I won't use them, but all right, so that should be the iron ingots. The other ones can just keep being made. All right, so I need to go find, I know what I need. I need flax and I need divvy trees. So we're going to go, let's go sailing. Let's go find well, let's see where the quest takes us.
Helm's yours, Cotton.
All right, first thing I want to do is look at the map. We want to go here. So I think I'm going to go here to Buccaneers, sail north, get that 4th Blackbeard's map, sail past the Brethren, open this area up here. I might want to do that over here, but I can do that later. Go here, here, and then here to Catastrophe's Aftermath. I think that's the quest that we're looking for. Yep, Catastrophe's Aftermath. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to go here. All right. Let's see if we can get into a fight.
The ship's under your hand, Cotton.
Found some Tabaga ingots too. When I was out doing, exploring, and the Tabaga ingots are actually used for ascending gear items. And I could always ascend my cannons from green to blue. That makes them a little bit, and I can actually, now that I'm in a different area, I can actually level them up too. So I may have to kind of focus on We're going to see how we do. I may have to focus on leveling up my gear, which means it's going to be, I'm going to need iron. I'm going to need a lot of the resources that we're going to get out of the foothills so I can actually level my gear up. So that's going to be my focus right now. And that'll be my off-stream focus as well, too. Exploring the islands. But things like going for Blackbeard's, I think it's that island right there. Going for Blackbeard's maps, doing the quests, I'll do that with you guys. But focusing on like upgrading my gear. You saw how I upgraded my gear earlier on in these streams. I can still do that if you want me to, but comments in the section. If you have questions about Windrose, comments down below, please. I will get notified and I will do my best to answer those. I'm gonna go pick this up. Steel nails good, 4 piastra, always good. All right, we got about an hour to go. First hour is in the can. And we'll know hour number 2. We are working on let's go ahead. I'm going to start slowing her down. We'll go half speed. And the closer we get, it takes a while for the speed to bleed off on the ships. All right, we're going to go down to quarter speed. We're at 4 knots. 3, perfect. And just sort of nudge up onto the beach. That was pretty, it seemed pretty hard, but yeah, it's always go for the soft sand. All right. So I am going to run around the island. Let's go find what we need. And this is the one thing that I was kind of complaining about is start a new character. This would be nice if this wasn't already dug up by my previous character. Marksman's Ring. Range damage, it's green. 50 piastra, 10 silver. Okay, we'll take that. Let's open up the rest of the island. Or do our best to open it up. And I think that's the next stop is right that island over there. I could have sailed through this with my dinghy. Definitely not the ship. I'm not going to worry about that side over there. So once again, I do this just because it opens up. Really? Really? Dodo, I was going to leave you alone. But nope, you want to get pajiggity. Come on. That's what you get. That's what you get. A lot of resources on the island here on the beach. Everything's... Oh, there's clay here too. If I need to go find clay. I've got enough of the beginning islands to marked for clay, and that respawns every day. So, all right, let's go here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Q to get into my hold. Put that away, put that away, put that away, put everything. And, all right. You know, I forgot to look to see if I can make a bigger bag. Oh, well. All right. All right, backup beepers on. Because, you know, with no engines, no sails. Yeah, see, no sails out. This boat magically goes in reverse. It's magically delicious. No, it's not magic. It's just all sugar. All right, let's go full speed. Punch it! Helmsman, warp point 000001. All right, aiming for catastrophes aftermath. There is a fast travel point right here. I'm going to sail. That's that island we were looking at in the distance. I think we're going to sail here. Oh, I am going to sail there. That's the Brethren. So we're going to sail there. We're going to open up the sea lane. Wow, game looks extra good today. I don't know why. They just think it just looks good.
All right. Oh, whiskey is the life of man. All right, stop.
All right, I can't play that for very long. YouTube gets mad. That was B. When you're out sailing, they can sing shanties. A lot of fun to vibe on. Probably need to come here and run around on this island because it looks like, yeah, I haven't opened it up, so wouldn't hurt to do that. Cutting the beach a little close. Perfect. You always risk running around going that close. All right, right about there. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got some level 8 ships ahead of us. This could be a good, interesting fight. Let's see what we can do. They're between us and the catastrophe's aftermath. This might actually be a mistake, guys, because, yeah, I'm... Wait, where's my grog? Hold on. I'm going to go back. There's a reason I came back, guys. I need... I'm out of grog already? Actually, provisioner.
You fight for us? You're equipped.
Okay, whiskey. I need whiskey, and I think I've already got rum, so I need my piastra. This is where having a... I might have to place a wharf here. I can get 5 whiskey. I think I only get 4. I can make at least 2 barrels of grog. Because it's... To make 2, it would be 4 whiskey.
Here you'll find the brethren's finest wares, mate.
Yep. All right. So... I can make 2 barrels of grog. I didn't realize I had to actually... Oh, actually, let's just go back. I don't need my ship for this. Leave my ship here. I'm thinking. You know what? I take it back. I do want my ship. If I'm going up against 8s, I want to see what it takes to level up my stuff. I wasn't expecting to go into the higher level ships at this point. So I have things that I need to do. All right, so ship is here. Okay, I need to go to the wharf. Go here, grab cannons at the very least. And hull bracing. Boarding gear, I need that too. Okay. Take some of the wood, fix the ship. All right. Actually, I messed up. I forgot the wood. Okay, I maxed out. That was that noise. Dodo legs. So, yeah. 86. So, is what I have. So, I think it was probably about 78 bars of silver. Holy crap. And now I can make a crafting table to make jewelry. So, okay, we've got some stuff to Piastra away. Let's see. Feathers. And plant fiber. Peppers. Now we can grow our own peppers. That's going to be a very good thing. Not feathers. I'm looking at misty orchids. Misty orchids go there, and steel nails go here. Okay. So, how much booze I got? Oh, good. I got 2 balls of whiskey. So, that would be 4 times 6. That would be 24. So, I'm going to grab all the rum I have. We need the peppers. We already have. And then the grog is made at the alchemy table. I can make 3. There we go. All right, so that's the first order of business. We got our grog. Arr. Okay. So I only needed 12 bottles. I don't know why I grabbed all the rum. Let's put our booze back. There we go. Okay. Wood we can get rid of as well too. Softwood goes into here. All right. So now let's take a look and see what we need to do to upgrade. Here, nope. Next house over. All right. So if I wanted to go to tier 6 on the cannons, I need iron and timber. It says I have 4 timber. I'm not sure where I'm getting the timber from. This is coming from the back. Boarding party gear. If I want to upgrade, here we go. So I need timbers, foothills, iron. And so we got to go find an island before we can even fight a ship. I need to go find a foothills island and explore it. It's really what it comes down to. We're level 5. Level 8 might be a bit on the rough side.
The ship's under your hand, Captain.
Okay, so let's go ahead and I do have a fast travel here. This is needle in a haystack. This is, let's go here. All right. We have undead. We do have a fast travel permanent point here. Okay. Let's explore this. Don't have very many bullets, so I got to be careful on that. Let's put the... We will put... That was stupid. I was going to go sail. If I had gone sailing, I wouldn't have been ready. Put this over here as well, too. Don't need that. All right, we're good. Got plenty of meat and plenty of rough hides. I kind of want to avoid them. I'm hoping to get into foothills, and we are. You can see the difference. We got goats over there. Those things get nasty. They like to headbutt you. Oh, here we go. First of all, tomatoes. So we can start planting tomatoes. Yep, G. We can make, okay, let's see, crab soup and diced tomatoes. That's an agility food. Meat salad, that's 5 vitality. All right, we can start using some of that. See, copper axe are better. Divvy. This is something that I need. So before I do this, I want to get into the map. Scroll all the way in. Use a little plant marker and divvy. All right, let's go swap to the axe. I heard a noise. Whoa! I'll tell you right now, these things grow on hills. All right, key discovery, hardwood. There we go. So let's go back into G again. We can make master copper repair now because we've discovered this wood. We can make a simple fishing rod. We can make a seafood platter, which is 20 vitality. That's huge. Chowder, 10 agility. Okay. Oh, frick, a wolf. I gotta run. All right, let's put this away. All right, wolf, come here. I knew I was going to die. So my back was against a tree. I tried to hit the escape key to, or not the escape key, the control key to backstep, and couldn't because my back was against a tree. Mistake number one. Actually, it was mistake number two. Mistake number one was I didn't eat any food. Okay. I didn't eat food and I didn't take my elixir of cruelty. So that was mistake number one. So, and my gear is not level up. These things are going to be a higher level. So the fights are going to be a little more intense until things are leveled up. All right. I think that's what, isn't that the first time I've died for you on camera for you guys? I believe. I'm not sure. I believe. I could be wrong. All right. So we got some points of interest to investigate. Main thing is revenge. And the thing was, I was looking around. I don't know if you saw me. I'm looking around because there's always something guarding those trees, those divvy trees. And it's either wolves or goats. And I know there were goats off in the distance. Where's my, oh, there's my, there's my post-mortem cache, or what we just simply call death cache. So you don't lose anything. You get all your stuff back, whatever happened to be in there. Whatever was in your inventory is what goes in that. I'm going to go. And then the other thing was I was tabbed out too, looking at what the new discovery was, which I still haven't done. Let me back away from a bit. Okay, we're going to go. So we got the divvy wood, master combat repair, fishing rod, the different meals. Seafood skewer is worth it for me now. If I go make a fishing rod and go fishing, I can get 5 strength off of that. Timbers and 2 charcoal. Charcoal, you get 2 pieces per burning of the divvy wood. So I don't believe you get any ash from burning the divvy wood. I'm not 100% certain on that. Okay, let's go ahead and get back into the axe. All right, so there's the other discovery from this tree. There's 2 things you get from these trees. Let me back away again. Ah, that's what I was looking right there. Bosun's backpack and tanned leather. And we can make tannin, which allows us to make tan leather, which we can make then the bosun's backpack. And we can do that on the tanning rack. So there's the new bosun's backpack. That's what I was looking for to increase my personal inventory. All right, let's keep going. Axe is out, pistols out. So, but you see, I was like, I'm not doing very much damage because, well, all my gear is level 5. And honestly, this is tier 2. Uh-oh. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Somebody's at the front door. Sorry, guys. It was the new tenant. I had to give him his keys. So, all right. Anyway, we're going to continue. We're going to farm those divvy trees because I need that wood to make the timbers so that I can. A wolf is around somewhere. I don't know where it went. Grabbing everything I can grab because you can get regular wood and the divvy wood from these trees. Whoa! I don't remember. I can hear you. Oh, there you are. Oh, is that an alpha? Oh shit. Oh shit. He was keying on me. I don't think that's an alpha. Nope, but that's the one that I heard. Oh, I got a wolf's head. Ooh, new decoration. All right, I'm gonna run back down here again. We're gonna go to G. So Wolf Fang allows me to make Elixir Precision. Well, that's okay if I was actually building a precision-based character. I'm not really worried about that. Adventure, challenges. I killed my first predator, so 1 of 40 allows me to hang the wolf trophy. That's what that head was for. So getting that on the very first wolf that I killed, that's a good thing. So we'll sit on that head right there until I'm able to actually kill 40 wolves. I'm at 30. I need 39 more. And trust me, it's fast. They're all over the place. If you're like me, you'll have a habit of running into a wolf's den. There's another wolf. Ooh. I pulled down just too late. So wolf fang meat, rough hides. We get all that stuff from these guys. I'm going to go ahead and bandage up. And I think that there might be another one around somewhere. There is. He's walking away. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue our harvesting of the divvy trees. Oh, crap. These things will hurt you when they land on you. And I was starting to say that these guys tend to grow on the side of hills. So don't be downhill because they will roll over you and they will, well, I've been killed by a tree. I'm not too ashamed to say that I was killed by a tree. So something you can do. There's goats in the area, and there's wolves in the area. Run from the wolf. Run toward the goats. Okay, stop rolling downhill. Thank you. I kid you not. Or if the goat's chasing you, run from. Well, the goats don't actually chase. They kind of like walk after you really slow. But the wolves will chase you. So run from the wolf toward the goats. Run through the goats. The wolf will stop chasing you and start attacking the goats. All right. So this Divvy Grove has been farmed. I don't do the saplings because all you get from the saplings is the redder wood. All right. So right here, I'm going to run back to the ship. We've got discovered. This is a good one because there's a mine right here. So I'm going to run back to the ship and I'm going to put everything that's in my inventory into the ship's hold. Ooh, including the flowers. There may be a... And we're looking for... I want to keep an eye out for the flax plants too, as we are cruising. Now I can actually put some other... You know, let's grab that real quick to get it up. Just, we don't need to... Actually, could have just built right on top of it, but I'm going to go and do... Stairs here. All right. Go there to the Brethren Catch. And I'm just going to, okay, we'll put the tomatoes in there, the wood, that, everything that I don't need to have on me. We'll keep everything else on me. And then I have the new catch that I made, which we still need to name, and the surprise as well too, that I could access the surprise and put stuff in their storage. Oh, I forgot I had the hard grog. Okay, I didn't need to take time to make hard grog. I forgot I had the hard grog. All right, no biggie. All right, let's continue. We're going to go up to the mine. So before we get into it, I'm going to go ahead and slot the pick. There's some goats. I should actually... Oh, I need to come over here anyway. Those blue flowers right there, that's flax. All right, flax fiber and flax seed. And there's a goat. All right, that goat. Oh, I stunned it. I thought I killed it. Whoa, that's what that... And there's another goat. Yeah, see, they'll charge like that. Move out of the way. And knocked him for a loop, too. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Yeah, he died. All right. So, do I have... Yep, up G. So, adventure, challenges. So, now I got Goat Hunter, 3 of 20, once again, to get ahead. So, that's 2 more points once I be able to put the mount trophy up. That's 2 more points to being able to... okay, oh, Bazor. Found in goat stomachs. That's just gross. Elixir. Okay, I got to ask the question. Who, after killing a goat, did they say, hey, let's look inside his stomach to see if there's anything we can make that we can drink and give us, and give us a boost? I wonder that. Okay, French people. Who was it who looked at a snail and said, that looks yummy? Honestly, I think what it is it in all seriousness, I think that was born out of peasants just needing something to eat. Flax fiber, flax seeds. Oh, what do we got here? We got a lot of fiber on the ground. It's like somebody had a fight right here. So I was here with an earlier character because the fast travel was here. And there's a workbench right there. And this is the thing. And there's a wolf down there. All right, let's go. Let's go beat the snot out of a wolf. I thought he was running for me. Now he is. Come on. Here, puppy. Here, puppy. He was thinking about charging. Doing that. Ooh, he jumped back. There we go. All right, so I'm going to need to make another chest when we get back to the base to store the wolf fang in. And I'm out of room in that house, so I need to expand that house too. There's some ore right there. See, more iron ore. All right, key discovery. Any wolves nearby? I can go. Guess not. Nope. Let's look at the key discovery. What do I get for unlocking iron ore? We get iron ingots, iron axes, iron pick. We can make an anvil. 24-pound cannons we can start making. We can make 36-pound cannons. We can make iron ware. Iron bullets. Iron bullets are huge because it increases your range damage by 10%. And we can make nails. We can already make nails out of copper, but it takes... You only get 5 nails per copper ingot. You get 10 nails per iron ingot. So, yeah, we can make an anvil. We can make cookware shelf. And we can make a reagent table. So this is... Anvil is for armor, I believe is for armor and guns, and then this is for cooking, advance the cooking table, and this is for advancing the reagent table. So, all right, so we've got that just by unlocking the ore. Now I need to find fertile soil. Now I thought I found fertile soil. I think that counts. Yeah, it does. We did that. So we got flax fiber. We can do that, and so we got almost everything that we found. We just got to find some sulfur in the area. Ah! You scared me. Don't do that. Don't scare me. Oh, I missed. There you go. Here. Beat you on the head. Oh, see, he did those 2 stuns. Come on. Nice move. Ooh, he stunned me. Even with my defense up, he still stunned me. I don't know if you saw that red flash. Still got me. All right, let's get back to doing what I was doing. Oh yeah, go mine in the cave. There's only wolves in there. You'll be fine. Feed them some steak. They'll be your friend. Little did I know, I'm steak. Yes, I will gather stones. Stones we can never use too much of, or not have too much of. Game's running weird all of a sudden. You can tell I've been here. Previous character, but lights down. All right, we are going to go. I want to mine as much of this as possible. Now, if I'm doing this and I know that wolves are in this cave, I need to keep an eye around my character for a little flash of the gold, thin gold line that'll appear semicircular around my character. That means that something is keyed on me and it's hunting me. That's my time to turn around and hunt it back. I think it's the storm that's actually causing the game to be a little. Can I plant one of these? No. I've never seen a storm blow through rocks before. Well. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do this. There we go. I can see. So, yep, I'm going to go sit there and mine this. Why? Because I want to upgrade my cannons. I need to upgrade my weapons. I need an iron pick. I need an iron axe so I can actually farm this stuff faster. And yes, it does allow you to farm faster. Inventory wise, I got a little bit of room. So what I'm going to do is do this. There we go. That way I'm only picking up the iron or whatever rock I have room for. All right, iron I'm full up on. So, all right, let's go ahead and switch back to the weapon. Yep. He's dead. All right, let's get out of here. Yep, inventory's full. Notification over there on the right. You can see the ship's mast in the distance. I love that about this game. This storm is really playing havoc. I'm actually going to go this way. There's a wolf. That's an alpha. That's that little charge they'll do. They're like the vampires. They like to... They like to jump and bite and... No bullets or gunpowder. Awesome. Really got me on that one. I was like, oh, I knocked him down. I should have been beating on him. Oh, he got me. So that's what I was talking about right there. I couldn't block it. Couldn't dodge it. Bandage real quick. Just to stop the bleeding. Drink a potion. There we go. Got him. So the alpha wolves are, you can see, they're a little bit tough. And the amount of damage I'm doing, because I should be running level 6 to 10 weapons, armor, all that stuff needs to be upgraded. So that's going to be the next thing for the next few episodes of me exploring, fighting, upgrading, and trying to advance the quest. Didn't realize that was there. We'll grab that too. All right, so we're going to swim out to the ship. And let's see what we can do in the next 10 minutes. So we got more of an island to explore. Still have catastrophe aftermath here, but we had some level 8 ships in here that we need to dispose of. And before we can get into ship battles, I need to level the ship up. I need to get level, level 11 or level 10 guns. All right, so divvy wood, I don't have any of that. So stone or rock. Oh, I'm completely full. Okay. Let's do, I'm just going to start using some random chests. And we see we found tomatoes, so I can grab those. Oops, wrong button. Iron ore can go into here. There we go. And we got some meat from the wolves and the goats. Hey, meat's meat. What do you care? This I need to make a chest for. This I need to make a chest for. This I need to make a chest for. This can go into seeds, but I'm going to go plant that. I need to make a chest for this too, and a chest for the tomatoes. So let's put what we can. Rough hides can go into here. Okay. Let's do, can I make, whoops, in storage. Can I make another one of these? I'm kind of using these for food. And we'll put another one. Right there. All right, so this will be for tomatoes. Tomatoes will go in there. And let's see, we'll do this, and we'll go here. Put that around. Let's put one on this one as well. There we go. Let's see, F8 will go here. Come on, F8. F8. There he goes. Oops. Tomato. Motto. All right, and I don't know. I know we're gonna find it. Aloe, I believe, is what we're gonna do here. I already got a spot for corn. Aloe. All right, there's that, and bullets. Okay, I can grab some bullets, some iron bullets now because we have unlocked that, and some gunpowder. All right. Let's see. Bullets. What else can I put in storage? There. Let's do here. All right. And let's do signs and wonders. Put a sign on this. And we'll put a sign on the wall next to the keg. There we go. Let's do goat horn. That will get goat horn. See, if you notice right now, I'm not having that problem with the keybind that I had earlier in this episode. Goat horn. And we'll put the nasty stomach stuff up here. Let's see. That is spelled Bezor. Okay. Bez. Probably don't need it in this. I'm thinking, as I'm considering this, I think we don't get as much. I'm going to put the wolf fangs in here too for now. Let's see. Flax fiber or flax seeds will go into the ground. But they would, any seeds we get would go in here. I'm going to have to go over here. Let's do this. Let's go. And for crafting, we can now make this is what I want to talk about. This right here. Only useful in the bonfire. It's like right on the edge between two. There's a bonfire here. And then the boundary for the other bonfire, I can't do it because that is in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over on this side. There we go. And we can go ahead and take the flax that we have. We can make 9. So I'm going to start the process because this is a long process. So if you look at how long that takes, all right, and I forgot what I need for this ship. I will tell you, you need 240 linen for the frigate. I think it's 240 per frigate. So if I want to make the Brethren brig, which I do, I need 40 of those, and now I can only make 9. So at that point, I need to go plant. Whoops, I got stuck. Let's go plant. Outside, something else that I can make is that has to be under a roof, but this does not have to be under a roof. This is the tanning rack. So we're just going to put that tanning rack right outside. So with the tanning rack, I have, somewhere I got 8 tannin. I don't know where I got 8 tannin from, but I can make some tan leather. So it's saying I can make 8. I'm going to start the process on this end too, because I need the tan leather. So if I come over here to make the bosun's backpack so I can carry more stuff. Iron bullets I can make, but I need iron ingots, which I have none. Stone bullets, don't even bother with those, guys. I mean, that's just, yeah, don't even bother. Master combat repair, timbers, rum, steel nails. Honestly, I rather would collect these through picking up things that are floating in the ocean or off higher level ships and then turn around and sell them. Because to keep my ships afloat, this combat repair kit along with the regular repair kit is plenty good. Timbers, I need timbers. Well, I need 3 divvy wood. So here's the bosun's backpack. I already have the sailor's backpack. I've got some tan leather. I need some iron ingots. So let's get started on the iron ingots. And the tan leather, that's actually coming from, one of these chests has some tan leather. Now I can actually access it and use it. So let's get the divvy wood off my ship. Manage. I'll grab that too. All right. So, all right. So divvy wood goes into here. Same thing. Hover on it. Hit X. I had made a spot for divvy bark because I knew that was coming up. Same thing. Hover. Hit X. Transfers everything. The wolf head is a sellable, but I'm not going to sell that one. I am going to keep killing wolves until I can actually mount that one. Let's see. We've got some flax fiber. I have nothing else in here to sell. Meat goes in here. Tomatoes go up here. Rough hides. Over here. And regular softwood here. Flax fiber or plant fibers go here. Misty orchids over here. I think I had this on an outside over here. It was kind of random for decoration, and that's about it. See, here's the purple ones. I can turn around and sell those. Oh, there it is. Okay. And let's see, the wolf fang I was putting in with the Bazor. And okay, so let's go ahead and what do we have in here? We'll take that, and with the foothills ingots, I'm out of charcoal, so I need to go over here. And I can use, like I said, I can use divvy wood, and it makes 2 pieces of charcoal, or I do think we do get some ash. I would rather just start the process, and let's make 200. So that's going to be some time for that to make charcoal so we can actually make the iron ingots. I got room for a lot more ore, so I may travel back off stream and do some more farming in that particular area. Other than that, that's about it for this episode. We're right at the 2 hour mark. So we will continue the exploration of the island tomorrow. And I will go back and I will finish farming that cave, try to get as much ore out of that as possible. If I can find some more flax fiber, I will do that. Because we remember, let's see, I don't think, let me check something else over here. Timbers requires a level 3 station. So I can make timbers. What do I got to do to make a level 3 station? I think I have to, whoops, not pull my weapon. I need to go here. I need to scroll up. Here we go, workbench. I need this, and I need some iron ingots. So there's not much I can do to do anything at this point until we get some ingots made, and there's a lot of things that are relying on iron ingots. So yeah, I'm gonna do that off stream. I'll go over it. I'll go farm that. I'll probably do that later. I'm gonna go set up for a flight simulator stream, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out with me in Windrose. I greatly appreciate it. And once again, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Leave me some comments, ask questions about Windrose. Once again, today is Monday, the 3rd of August. By the end of August 5th, if I don't have a suggestion for a pirate ship name, whether it's for this one or for the new Brethren one or the new brig that I'm trying to build, then I will just pick one myself. Otherwise, I will catch you guys later. Don't forget to join membership as well too. All that helps the channel grow. Membership, they're going to start seeing some private videos that are for members only. So otherwise, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. My name is Kurt H. I'm the Lazy Farmer. I will catch you next time.